Just another Bannister outing.
Yeah, that was spectacular. I mean, the guy has completely transformed his body in the last 6 to 9 months, and the conditioning level that he has right now is pretty spectacular, and it's paying dividends early in the season.
When you put Dahlbeck in at the end too, do you expect them to struggle with the velocity change?
Yeah, it's a great change of pace. He's got 3 pitches. You got to get started early. Everybody's off balance. Locates the fastball. It's really tough to hit him, especially at night and with that change of pace.
How much did you need Bannister to go out there and give a good performance after going to your bullpen early in the first contest?
Yeah, it certainly helped. I mean, we had a game this week that we used 7 relievers, a game we used 5 relievers. So to get him to be able to extend was awesome, and they really helped us out. I mean, they swung early in the count, and I mean, it was only at 73 pitches through 7 innings essentially.
Was he on a pitch count because of
absolutely.
Wednesdays?
Yeah, it was 75.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
How much you think the dimensions of this park has helped to his success early on this year?
Well, I love this place as long as we pitch like that and keep the ball down in the zone and play defense. And with the type of offense that we have, I think it's really conducive for us. So, I really want to create a good home field advantage here, and I think this week was a great start to that.
A couple of times today you ran on first and third situations and drew the throw from the catcher each time. Is that something that you've always done?
I want to score runs. I mean, that's a good team. I mean, I don't know where they're predicted to finish in the Sun Belt, but I mean, they scored a lot of runs, and we had some chances there. I thought they had a good pitch plan. We're pitching us tough, and sometimes it's going to be hard, and this place plays completely different in nighttime than the day, and I thought we could get one with Jared Speed right there.
Was that a safety squeeze by Gibbons or a suicide?
Safety, yeah,
okay.
Safety.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just thoughts overall on this weekend and going 3-1 and then 4-1 overall.
The week was great for us, and this was a major test of mental toughness. That's a word that gets thrown around way too much, but I mean, it's a 6-game week with the Diamondback thing, which was a great experience. Great home opener against Cal State Fullerton, and then didn't play great Friday, but to bounce back and win Saturday and 2 today, great accomplishment for these guys.
Pitching was a little bit of a question mark after the first 2 weekends. Are you a little more confident overall in the staff right now?
I think you have to be. I mean, there's a lot of guys that bring a lot of different looks to the table, and some of these guys just need some experience. Flynn pitched pretty well. That kind of, we got off to a little bit of a rough start. He kind of settled the game down, allowed us to score and settle in on offense. Cody Deason's pitched very well to this point. Rio is adding some things that I like to see. And there's some guys that still, are kind of on the fringe that I know can do some things. So they just have to keep getting better, every phase.
How nice is it going to be for you to have 4 days off now to just have practice before Saturday?
Well, it's good. Somebody said we've played like 14 of the last 18 days or 13 of 18, and we got to train. I mean, this is college baseball. Guys need to develop. We need to make some adjustments with some approaches, some swings. Coach Lon needs to get in the bullpen with a couple guys, and I can't wait. I can't wait for a good week of practice.
Dahlbeck got off to kind of a tough start to start the season. Are you seeing any signs of encouragement after?
Yeah, absolutely. He was on base 3 times, I think, tonight. I mean, he gets pitched so tough, and I think he's doing a better job of recognizing pitches. It's helping him beyond mistakes a little bit better, but more importantly, not swinging at pitches that get him out. And I think he's done a nice job of that. He did a great job of that today.
Banke walked 6 times today. Has that been something that you've worked on a lot with him?
Just up and down the lineup. I mean, I will praise our hitters for their plate discipline. I mean, we've worked really, really hard on that, making the pitcher grind. If he's going to get us, we got to take him down with us, and some at-bats and some walks are a good byproduct of that. And, I think he's only hitting like 220, but it feels like he's hitting 500 because he's on base all the time.
And then just having that range in the outfield, too, to run down some of those fly balls.
We need to recruit some speed at this place, that's for sure, because it's nice having those guys. Ball goes up in the air and it's caught, and our pitchers, got some guys off balance and got some weak fly balls, and let those two do their thing out there.
What did you like about Boyd at third base tonight?
He has just taken a ton of good at-bats. I think he's hitting, upwards around 370, 400. He's always been a good defensive player. We knew we were probably going to need Bobby against that lineup, a predominantly right-handed hitting lineup at the end of the game. We felt like it'd be a smoother transition for him to be able to get warmed up, not having been out at third base and then throwing all day. So it really had more to do with that, but it's nice to see his versatility. I mean, he could literally play all 4 spots if he needed to.
Are you gonna mix and match Boyd and Raymer on the left side of the infield a lot this year, or see how
I
it
think
goes?
both those guys are just going to contribute heavily. I mean, it's like there's like 11 guys, 12 guys that I want to get in the lineup, and we look closely at matchups, scouting, all those types of things. But Lewis deserves to play, and I got to tip my cap to him because he was the starter maybe 4 or 5 days before the season started. And then we just kind of made a shift in what we were going to do. His head stayed up, he stayed ready, and he's really been ready to play and contributed to most of our wins.